how important, what percentage of the pie is your job?
0, 100.
You big, okay, all right. So if I hear you say it's 0 to 100, is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, or at times it's both, right?
Mm.
I want to have a job that when everything else is a priority over that's okay, right?
Mhm.
I have a sick kid, somebody forgot their lunch, the dog needs a vaccination, my
Mhm.
car needs the oil change. I mean, all of these life tasks that can bog us down. If your job can be 0 for 20 minutes while you get your oil changed, that's that's a relief to me. And that brings joy and satisfaction to my life, knowing that I can run my kid her gym shoes and nobody's going to care. In fact, they're going to be happy for me. Oh, thank
Mhm.
goodness that you were available to go do that. Right. But then there are times, and there have been jobs, honestly, that kind of at times feel like your life. I mean, a flight attendant was one of them. People said, "How did you like that?" And I said, "Well, I mean, it's a lifestyle more than it is a job. It's what you do. And even when you're not working, you're on call and you're checking your phone and you're managing your schedule and you um so I don't know. I'd like to say 0, but I know that's not realistic, right? We have to do our best at
No,
our
I
job. We
think
have
I
to
think
make money.
I think there's also something that you don't appreciate till you're not working. It's the collaborative compensation of belonging to a group that together is doing something that you couldn't do yourself. And there's that kind of interaction and that kind of spark and verve as you're building something together. That on the one point, you say, listen, I got a sick kid. I got to take care of that. But as soon as that sick kid is taken care of, I got to get back because we're building this cool thing. And the question is, how much can you play a part in that? It's a good question. It's a good question for, sadly, unbelievably, unrelentlessly, another time. Because if I'm looking at my clock right now, we've already been talking very close to 1 hour. Unbelievable. So, Allie, this is what I tell people when I get some negative self-talk. I say, people are interested in what I have to say because I say interesting things. I think anybody has something interesting to say. If we give them a time and a place to think about it and they just have great conversation. You know, we did not talk about anything controversial, but we talked about real things and we talked about life things and we talked about interesting things. And you did a great job doing that. I've known Allie for a long time. And I said, listen, I'm working on this new technology. Will you be a guinea pig? And she wonderfully agreed to do that. And you, to me, are proof that this could or should work. I feel like this should work. There should be enough people who both want to watch this and then also be a part of it.